students are trying to get to class, but are often stopped by students kissing, holding hands, just touching each other.
How could we stop this horrendous act of PDA in our lovely school of Highland High School?
Hello there, I am Paul Jacoby from the Highland News.
And I am Matt Kilmeyer.
Recent reports have shown that PDA, public display of affection, is becoming a major problem in schools.
According to Angelica Modabar from the iNews Network, even some teachers are saying it is becoming a distraction. Miss Hardy, a teacher from Highland High School, had this to say.
I actually do think that it's a distraction in the hallways because it very much clogs up the hallways. People get distracted, oh my gosh, look at that. And it's a distraction for me because really you can't wait and do that somewhere else, someplace else. I don't need to see it. It's the same as if when you've got your pants down around your knees. I don't need to see your underwear. I don't need to see your relationship out in the open. That's the kind of thing that should be between you and your significant other and not the entire school.
Okay, thank you.
Wow, deep stuff, Miss Hardy, but I completely agree with that. What about you, Matt?
I mean, I agree with her somewhat, but I think she was a little over the top. I think we need to see what some students have to say about this.
Colin, how do you feel about PDA in school?
I actually like watching people do it, I say go forth and multiply.
Alright, okay, thank you, Colin. Joe, do you think PDA is a distraction in school?
Yes, it's very distracting. It distracts me from my schoolwork. For all these people making out, it's just weird.
Okay, thank you.
I guess students here at Highland High School have mixed opinions on PDA.
Yeah, we took a survey of 100 students here at Highland to see just exactly what their opinions on PDA are. Now to Josh with the results and the analysis.
For the first question, we asked the students here at Highland High School if PDA in the hallways, mainly kissing, bothers them. By this graph, you can see that most of the students at Highland High School are indeed bothered by PDA at 69%, while only 31% of the students we asked in the survey said it did not bother them. Therefore, mainly the students are indeed bothered by PDA. Our second question was asking people if they had ever kissed someone in school. This survey showed that most people have not kissed anybody at 58%, while only 42% have said yes, they have kissed people in school. These numbers show that we have a major problem in Highland High School with our public display of affection. We need to fix this problem with a very, very good solution.
Thank you, Josh, for that in-depth analysis of how students at Highland High School feel about PDA.
Matt, by chance, have you ever been involved in PDA at school?
Oh, well, let's just go to Caleb and Colton with a few other student interviews on how they feel about PDA.
How do you feel about PDA in school?
It's not very fun to look at. It's kind of obnoxious.
Why? Have you ever been involved in PDA in school?
I mean, I've hugged people and I've kissed my recent boyfriend,
But you don't like kissing in school, so why do you do it?
All right, Kenzie. Now, how do you feel about PDA? Does it bother you?
Not unless it's right by my locker.
Have you ever been involved in it?
Is it different at all at high school than middle school?
Yeah, high school's worse.
How so?
It's more.
More what?
There's more PDA.
First off, who is this guy behind you?
We'll be doing this interview as a partner.
Okay. How do you guys feel about PDA at school?
I think it's a little gross. Am I making out or anything? A little disgusting.
Why do you think that?
I don't know, I just don't really want to see that. Touching each other.
Have you ever been involved in PDA in school?
Yeah, sometimes. I do it with guys more than girls.
How easy? You?
Never.
No? Bryce, how do you feel about PDA in school?
I mean, I guess it's cool as long as people don't really get into it too much, too.
Yeah. Have you ever been involved in PDA in school?
Every once in a while, touch butts of girls and
okay.
sometimes men. But you know. All right.
Anna, how do you feel about PDA in school? Does it distract you or bother you whatsoever?
I think it's gross and unnecessary.
Have you by chance ever been involved in PDA in school?
No, I don't like PDA.
I often saw like you and your boyfriend, Alex.
No,
No?
that doesn't happen.
Tanner, how do you feel about PDA in school? Does it bother you or distract you whatsoever?
Yeah, it kind of does bother me a little bit when I'm trying to get to class sometimes.
Yeah, you ever been involved in PDA?
Personally, I've never been involved, but one of my close friends was actually caught in the choir room with a little PDA.
Wow, that'd be
a little slap on the wrist.
Oh, that'd be embarrassing.
Well, it appears that the majority of teachers and students here at Highland High School are indeed bothered and distracted by public displays of affection.
I agree. At first I thought that PDA was not that big of a problem, but seeing all this evidence, it has swayed me.
I'm glad you agree, Matt. To resolve this problem, teachers here at Highland High School need to crack down and be more strict when it comes to people kissing in the hallway.
And when they are caught, there should be more severe punishments handed out, like perhaps 2 demerits for every infraction. Hopefully we can get this installed in the next year.
Well, that closes up our special edition news broadcast on PDA inside of Highland High School. Stay tuned for the Highland Buzz and have a great day. Thank you for watching.
Thank you, and stay classy, Highland High School.
Love and marriage, they go together like a horse and carriage. This I'll tell you, brother, you can't have one without the other.